Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to episode 6 of Disc and a Dash. Today we've got the Doomsday Discs Apocalypse. Probably more overstable than the Tilt, probably the most overstable disc ever created. I'm gonna throw it here. Literally, here, ready? Here's the message. Dr. Death, which is one of the owners of Doomsday Discs, said good luck getting this thing over 150 feet. So that's gonna be our goal today. Get it over 150 feet. It's 186 grams, so that adds to the challenge. But just look at the profile on this thing. It's basically, and it's puddle top too, so it has even less glide. I think it's a worser tilt from what I saw. And yeah. Let's send it back to the studio, and then you'll see me throw it probably 100 feet. Alright, we got the Doomsday Disc Apocalypse. You can see how flat and puddle top this thing is. It's got one glide, one turn, and one fade, or 6 fade. So I don't even know what the main purpose of this is. When I was throwing it off camera, I threw it like a forehand, like a baseball throw. And that's probably the best flight I got out of it. It flexed out this way and then faded back. Let's get into the dimensions. So it's 21.3 centimeters. The rim depth is 1.2. And being a 13 speed, the rim width is 2.4 centimeters. The height on it, because it's literally could measure how flat something is 1.5 centimeters, and max weight is 188. This is in 186. I believe this is PDGA approved. Would I ever use it in the PDGA tournament? No, there you go. This is in shockwave plastic. It's got this cool, like, stamp where here it's colored, here it's black. It's a lot easier to see in person. But it is pretty durable. Only thing, I do like minor scuffs on it right there that are there, but it's not really soft, but it is, it's okay. It's grippy. It's not really grippy. It's not grippy. It's got like a little grip to it. Back out to the field where I throw this, and you will see how ridiculous this thing actually is. All right, backhand hyzer here. I don't even know how this is harder to do than a flat release, but the overstability is crazy. Here on a flat release, it's still overstable. Anheuser release here, I throw it at a roller angle and it still hyzers out. This is crazy. All right, I would say you saw when I threw an Anheuser right here that it flipped all the way to this. I would say it's one of the most, if not the most overstable disc ever created. I know in the Bodanza video, when I was watching it, trying to research on this thing, he said that if the tilt was more overstable, they would make a more overstable version of this. I have the tilt somewhere, hold on. All right, here it is. You can see the tilt is a little more normal than the Apocalypse. But there will be a video coming out soon comparing these two against each other. Kind of like the time-lapse one that was just posted. You better watch that one before this one. I would say it has negative glide. It's puddle top, kind of like the Berg, or the Loft disc, whatever that one is. I'm trying to think of more stuff on this, but I would say like the angle, if it's here, 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 it really doesn't matter. It's gonna fade hard anyways. I would never imagine a day where you throw a hyzer is harder than throwing it flat. With that's what this is. If you throw a hyzer, won't even go 100 feet. If you throw it flat, it might go 100 feet. Let's get to my rating on it. I would give it a 4.59. Doesn't even make the top 10. But still a good disc. I would say don't bag it for actual use, but bag it for the purpose of showing your friends how crazy this thing is. Make them throw it on a hole that's really long when you're down by like 10 strokes. because then they'll gain like 10 strokes and it'll be even. So, yeah. See you in the next one. It should be the Dune from Trash Panda. I just reviewed that one, so yeah. See you in the next one. Apocalypse, weirdest thing ever. It's gonna eat